We started our late night routine. You see Kazi, he's at 3 weeks. You see Mommy
on the bike.
On the bike. That's what we did last year. Same time. She was working. Ooh, twerking.
No.
Ooh, twerking.
Nobody's twerking over here.
Twerking.
Working,
yeah.
yes.
She twerking. Twerking.
Drop that T.
Mommy's working, twerking. Yeah.
Happy holidays, everyone.
What's up, y'all?
Hope that you guys are enjoying all that the end of the year brings, regardless of what you celebrate. You know, it's definitely a great time of year. It's usually my favorite time of year.
It's the best time of year.
It is the best time of year. It snuck up on me, though. I mean, having a baby late November after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was coming or going. So the last thing...
That tends to happen when you have a baby.
That last thing that was on my mind, I shouldn't even say that because it's been on my mind, you know, getting ready for Christmas and making sure that the holidays are everything that it can be for the kids, since it's both of our favorite time of the year. And
it hasn't
we
been on
always
my
look
mind.
forward to it. I mean, it's just hard because... You know, we're just trying to juggle 1,000 things at one time. So, trying not to be too hard on myself this year. I said, you know what, the good thing is that
the tree is up. We got the stockings up.
You know, that's the biggest part.
All the kids got everything that they asked for. Jackson whole list of 30,000 things got. So
if it wasn't us, that we just divvied it up amongst all of the godparents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and whatnot. So yeah, as long as the holidays are good for Jackson, I'm good. Along with the holidays comes a lot of eating. So it kind of works out that you have a baby during the holiday season because you're not really going to be stressed to watch your weight, right? You haven't been on my case about eating anything. I mean, you're never normally on my case anyway, but,
I mean,
you know.
I could be on your case at times. When you say to me that you're ready to get into that mode,
right?
That's when I'll be on your case.
Accountability.
When you
helps
say,
me to stay accountable.
when you say, babe, I want to get back,
right?
That's when I resort back to trainer mode. And then I start watching the plates and counting the calories.
The perks of living with a trainer.
Yeah, I mean, that's a perk. I mean, you got motivation every time you wake up.
You're right.
There you go, baby. You see my girl working? She working, doing her thing. You know, there was a time when your son used to try to work out with you and used to help you. Remember those times? Jackson.
I remember them.
Jackson. You see your mother working out. You ain't even gonna try to encourage her at all?
He did tell me my belly's still fat, though.
That's messed up, man.
My belly's still fat, Jackson? Nope.
Mommy looking good, right? Yeah, it's because Christmas tomorrow, so he ain't playing no games. Smart guy. Mommy looks amazing, right? She looks amazing? You look. Yeah,
right.
She can see you, boy.
Go clean up, boy. Santa's coming, you gotta clean this place up.
Go ahead. Yo, take the laptop off. You gotta get ready. We getting ready to go to Nana and Papa Scoop's house.
Yeah, let's go.
You heard me?
Let's go before them Giants play.
Yeah, before the Giants play. And if I gotta repeat myself, it's gonna be a problem. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, sir. He's so dramatic. So dramatic. Why are you so dramatic?
Why is he so dramatic?
I don't know. He get that from you. All you.
Yeah, okay. That kind of spirals into me talking about this whole snapping back after a baby thing.
SnapBack?
Yeah, the snapback. You know, which I think has kind of developed this kind of negative connotation to it now. Which I don't think it has to be negative. I think the whole negative spin is put on...
I don't get it.
I think the negative spin, in my opinion, is put on people... in general, just starting to kind of put this pressure on women to snap back like celebrities do, for example.
But who puts the pressure on women to snap back like that is my question.
I don't know I don't know if it's a self-pressure thing. I said, because me, I'm not in competition with anybody but myself.
Because I hear women say, there's so many pressures
snapback
already that the pressure to snap back shouldn't be applied. But I'm like, who's pressuring you?
I mean, I don't feel any pressure particularly, but I guess it's maybe society's pressure. I don't know if it's social media's pressure or what, but I'm in no competition with any celebrity. I'm only in competition with myself, and I want to get back in shape for myself, and I know it's going to happen in due time.
I mean, that should be the biggest
But
thing.
one thing with me too, I know myself. I tend to be a procrastinator, so I sometimes have to give myself a deadline and say, okay, Khadeen, by summer 18, you need to be, back when you get right, because if you're not, then time will just it'll pass,
putting
and then before
deadlines,
you know it, it's a year or two, and then I'm still holding on to baby weight.
Putting deadlines on yourself or goals on yourself, I don't think is a negative thing. Like I just as a former pro athlete and someone who's very goal oriented, that's my life is driven by goals and gains, and I want to be here by this point. So to me, I just think it's the same thing applied to weight loss, postpartum weight loss for women. So I never saw the big negative connotation with SnapBack, but a lot of women, for whatever reason now, don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen people congratulating me and saying, "Hey, great! It looks like you're snapping back already." Yeah. And then you'll see a couple of people say, "Well, don't give her any pressure to snap back. She just had a baby. She should be relaxing, taking time. Are you healing? Did your doctor prove you to ride the bike yet?" And it's like, I'm not going to put myself in harm's way, nor am I going to do anything that's outside of my means. So if I'm not feeling good, then I'm not going to do it.
Let's be honest, though. The same people that be saying, did your doctor, approve you to work out? Because they're concerned about your health, right? Mm-hmm. They should be concerned about the health if they're overweight, because being overweight is not healthy.
That's true.
You can't use the doctor as an excuse as to why you shouldn't work out. But then completely avoid that excuse when it's the reason why you should work out.
Well, I mean, that's why that much, but
we got real healthy anyway. You know, I've always been a healthy person because of sports, but having kids, I want to be around for my sons. You know,
absolutely. And just me as a woman in general, I want to get back for me. Like, this is for me now. Like, I've given, years of myself to being pregnant, growing children, bearing children, having them. Mr. Katz is there in the background.
There you go.
We were trying to get this done without Kaz making any noise. He was good for the first couple of minutes.
We'll be back. Stay tuned.
That's time. Come on, let's go. Get to the squats. Get to the squats.
Your favorite part.
You know it. Ooh. Get low.
So these ones are shorter and faster.
Yeah, man.
Versus the deep ones.
Squeeze your core. Remember, everything's about the core. Squeeze the core. Come on. Come on. Nice, nice, nice. 3, 2, 1. Planks. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
So, I got 20 fast ones. 30-second planks.
Planks.
5 minutes.
So we do the whole thing as a circuit. So we do 5 minutes on the bike. She goes 20 squats, 30-second plank. Just to get her heart rate up, move a little bit, get sweating. Get her body prepared so that when she hits the gym, she'll be ready. How you feel, baby?
Huh? I'm about to die.
You're about to die. You're not going to die. You look good. You look good.
So aside from snapping back for anybody else, like this is for me. This portion of my life is going to be for me now. Like, I've dedicated, several years to being a mom, to being pregnant, which is an amazing blessing, growing 3 beautiful boys who are healthy. It's time for me to get myself back, exactly. And I feel like I owe it to myself, and I owe it to my husband. I owe it to my children to be the best version of me, whatever that is. And that's a standard that I'm going to set for myself. I don't necessarily hold myself to a standard for anybody else as a measure of what I can be, you know? So.
And she also puts the same pressure on me. Because of TV, I had stopped lifting weights for a while because I was tired of being cast as a gangster or a thug or an inmate or an athlete, so I stopped lifting weights.
Swole was going away. I was like,
she looked at me one day,
and
she was like,
I didn't.
Yes, you did. I got out the shower and I had my towel on. I was still glistening. I was glistening, and she was just kind of like, you don't be doing no push-ups or nothing.
No,
you don't do no pull-ups or nothing.
I was just like, you stop lifting weights.
That's not what you said. You said.
Didn't I say that?
You said. I know you ain't lifting weights, but you can't do no push-ups. You can't do no pull-ups or nothing. And I was like, damn, is that bad?
I don't recall it happened like that.
And I was like, is that bad? And then you was just like, I don't know. Like, I like to feel your back on me. I like to feel your... 1. There you go. Control it. Up. 2. There you go. Control it. 3. Control it. Breathe. Up. 4. Come on. 1 more. Push. Hold it up. 5. 4. Breathe. 2.
But I'm trying to feel nothing on me right
and
now.
Not for nothing,
to be honest.
I mean, we get that you don't feel like having sex. You don't have to keep reminding people. You don't have to keep reminding me. All right? I get it. I understand. It's dry over here. Okay, it's dry. But
dry.
I understand as a man, like I want my woman to look at me a certain way, and she's known me as an athlete our whole life. So I think it's important for me as a man to kind of maintain the same things that she fell in love with. She fell in love with me as an athlete, so. You know, I want to maintain that for her. So I go to the gym every day. I'll be lifting weights. I'll be in the iron. Then I walk in, I get out the shower, I'll be listening. I'll be like, yeah. There you go. Nice. You up. Ready? Go. Pull. 1. There you go. Pull. 2. Nice. Pull. 3. Pull. Come on. 4. 2 more. Squeeze. 5. 1 more. Pull. You want to eat? Pull. There you go.
Let's go, Ellis. Good job, boy.
Me, I wouldn't say I'm quite the gym rat.
Nah, you are not a gym rat.
It's a struggle for me. I will tell you that up front and forward. I will not pull the wool over your eyes.
Well, be honest. Be honest.
I do not like the whole, gym 5 days a week process, because some days I just don't feel like going to the gym, and I'm not gonna go until he makes me go, because he then reminds me of my goals.
I do make you go, because this is what happens, right? I get the brunt end of when she doesn't like the way she looks. That's when she walks in the room and she's like, none of my clothes fit. Look at my butt. My butt sagging. It's my butt sagging, Devale. It's my butt sagging. Like, come on.
My butt don't never sag.
That's what you be looking in. You be looking in the mirror and talking to me, asking me questions. And of course, I'd be like, no. I'm like, no. And she'd be like, you lying. You just say that because you my husband. Yeah. Well, I got to get back to the gym. Then she'd be complaining. So then I got to be on her because I don't want to hear her complain. So I take her to the gym. And you know what she does when she gets to the gym? Complain. It's a never-ending cycle of complaining over and over. So my thing is, if you're going to complain, you at least going to look good while I listen to you complain. So we going to go to the gym. We going to get this workout in. That's what we going to do.
Struggle. It's so real some days. I mean, and it's just because of life. Like, some days you're just tired and don't feel like going.
I mean, I get it.
Especially in the wintertime. Forget it. Wintertime workouts are the worst.
But you just be looking so good when you start working out. Like,
I do. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You be like,
but no, and I do feel way better. I do feel better.
It's my woman right there. I like. We starting our late night routine. We're able to put the baby down. This is the only time Kay gets to work out a little bit.
Yeah, we're like really late today. But it's my first day back on the bike.
Yeah, you look good though. You look good.
Thanks. You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. Can you tell?
So what's my routine gonna be? I'm 3 weeks today. Exactly 3 weeks today. 3 weeks postpartum.
Normally when she starts like 3 weeks, we don't really want to do no heavy lifting. So it's going to be like isometric holds, planks, squat holds, ride the bike for cardio 20 minutes. That's it. Just to kind of get her body back used to the work so that when she's ready to get back in the gym, she can walk right in there like a pro. Like I like to let her, we do this all the time. Like I got a circle for parking somewhere, right? So I'm like, go ahead, baby, you go in first. She go in first, and I go find a parking spot. Then I walk in. I be watching all the guys watch her, and I just roll up on her. I be like, chill. She take it. Then they be mad, and I be like,
you're so silly. He does do that though.
I do.
Like, go ahead. He be like, I'm like, no, babe, I'll walk with you.
Nope, you gotta walk with me. Walk in first. Walk in first.
So yeah, that's where we are. So it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen first and foremost for me, and then you'll reap the benefits. The hardest part is always like the first 2 to 3 weeks, because you're working out and you feel like nothing is happening to your body.
Yeah.
But from experience, I know that 2-3 weeks kind of jump starting the body.
That's when most people quit. Most people quit in the first 2 to 3 weeks. They're like, I haven't lost anything. You got to get your body revved up first before you even start losing the weight. You got to become an athlete first. So.
That's why I leave the Mama Roo on, because you got to get revved up.
Oh, that's why you leave the Mama Roo on.
See?
Okay. Okay.
Like any good thing, it needs to be revved up.
You know how much energy she wastes at this damn Mama Roo? I walk in here in the middle of the day. There don't be nobody in the house, but the Mama Roo be on. Everybody be outside
That's
going.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
All right, maybe once or twice, but we having too much shit to remember, yo.
Ride.
Last time you told me that, I got in trouble. Not listening to you. Not listening to you.
She always listens to me.
Another reason I'm trying to get back into shape is to get back in front of the camera. You know, I've been working as a makeup artist for a couple of years, which is nice to be behind the scenes. But I'm ready to get back in front of the camera, hosting, doing television work again, acting. That's really where my passion lies. And let's face it, to be on camera, you want to look your best self. You know, the camera does add about 10, 12, maybe even 15 pounds, depending on the day.
Thanks, bro. So how you guys feel, man? Y'all ready to rock?
Ready.
You ready?
I'm back out here in these streets.
Gotta be back out in the streets, baby. Secure the bag.
3 weeks
gotta do it.
postponed.
Let's go. Let's go.
So, you know, I do want to make sure that when I'm on camera that I am looking my best self, whatever that is. So, with Jackson, I gained so much weight.
It wasn't so much.
It felt like so much weight, though.
It wasn't so much weight, but you gained. How much weight you gained?
I gained about 30 pounds with Jackson.
See, that's not bad. You're supposed to normally gain around 20.
True.
You gained 30 pounds.
I gained about 30 pounds with Jackson. I guess maybe I say so much weight because for me it felt like that was the biggest I was. Also, too, I wasn't working out as consistently because I was working.
Bad. We both were eating bad.
Yeah, I was working full time for MAC Cosmetics as a manager, so I was just
in the mall.
Yeah, in the mall. I had like a 40-50 minute commute every day, you know, there and back. So all that compounded on top of being tired and being pregnant, I just really was not working out, you know. And then Johnny Rockets knew my order before I got there.
Johnny
in
Rockets.
The mall, you know, Johnny Rockets knew my burger, and you know, onion rings had to be there. So in turn, I just was not my best self. Jackson, but I was able to get back down to size, and I mean, I probably was in my best shape maybe about 2-3 years after I had him.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years after Jackson. Because remember, she had lost weight initially after having Jackson, and then kind of got complacent and then gained some of it back. And one day she came home, she looked at herself, she was just like, yo, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I was over it.
And then
I lost a bunch of weight. Crazy. Shout out to Maia. I was working out with Maia, helping me get into. She's a track coach, so I was working out with these 14 and 15-year-old track girls. Child, let me tell you, I was
one day
through.
One day I was in
at those workouts.
Remember at Aviator?
I know you're gonna tell the story. I knew it was coming.
One day we at Aviator, right? And she's running with the track girls. This was like her second day.
We were playing rabbit or some game like that, where like
chase the rabbit, where you got somebody in front, you got to catch them, and if you get caught, you got to run again.
Why they had these 14 and 15-year-old girls trying to catch me? And you know they wasn't gonna catch me either.
She was running her ass off.
I was.
But it was hot as hell outside, and she was getting tired, right?
It was in like July.
And she's used to running at her own pace. So now she has to run at a different pace because she's trying to not get caught.
Oh
so I'm standing at the end and I'm cheering her on, baby, let's go. She come up, she like, and I'm like, what? She's like, Devale, I'm about to die. Devale, I think I'm about to die. I'm like, okay, relax. You're not gonna die. She's like, nah.
Why does it sound like that though?
That's how you. Whenever you about to cry, you start shaking. She was like,
oh my god, I remember it. I thought I think I'm about to die.
Hold up. I can't breathe.
That's silly. How'd it go?
Good job. That's great.
Yeah.
He's ready for you.
How'd you feel, bro?
Good.
Nice.
Very good.
I can't breathe. I was like, relax.
Yo,
so then she started crying.
I was like, I could die. This is the end.
That's exactly what she said. It was the end. I can't do it. I can't do it. I was like, embarrass me. Look at yourself. Put yourself together. Get yourself together.
I had seen people cry during workouts, but I was just like, they crying.
Yo, she was ugly, nasty cry. Spit, the snot hanging.
I had to spit.
I had to tie the I was like, get the snot out. Get the snot out, Khadeen. You're embarrassing us, man. We like Ellises, man. These girls looking up to you. And
I can't even help it, though.
She's like, I'm gonna finish. And you know what? She
I
finished. So Jax and Kay had their first audition since the new baby.
Yeah, you know.
How'd you do? What they have you do?
They wanted me to be a mom of a kid that plays football.
Okay.
I had to dig deep for that.
Yes, it's a stretch. That's a little bit of a stretch.
I had to really act my chops.
You can work on your chops. Let me see. I see you got the mom sweater on.
Chill, I got the mom sweater, the mom hair and makeup.
Let me see. Work it out.
Bam,
Ooh.
bam,
Ooh.
bam,
Ooh.
bam,
Kill him. Let me see the levels.
bam,
Let me see the levels. Oh, you mad loud. Why you shaking your head, Jackson? You embarrassed? We do that. We embarrass our kids. We don't give up.
Oh, well. I cried though when I finished.
She fell in my arms.
I didn't throw up though.
You didn't throw up?
I didn't throw up, you know.
She fell in my arms. She's holding me. Jackson was there. Jackson was only 2 years old. Jackson looking up like,
what's the matter with mom?
Jackson was
Mommy,
patting her.
okay?
Jackson was patting her like. And then my ear came over, was like, yeah, girl, that's how you do it. That's how you do it for us, the 30s. That's how you do it for the 30s. And Kay was just like, yeah, all right, I ain't on that shit.
All right, girl, whatever.
And
then after that, I went and cut all my hair off.
This shit drove you crazy.
It made me crazy. I did. But I was snatched with my little short haircut. I missed that haircut. You missed that haircut?
You look good. Nope.
Thanks,
I like the long hair.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the short hair was nice,
It was
but I
cute.
like the long hair.
It was cute. So, yeah, I got back in shape. And then with Cairo, I was on my way to getting back in shape.
You were?
I was. Because that's the same thing, too. It's like I lost a bunch of weight after him, slowly gained it back. I want to say I might have had a little mild postpartum depression, too.
Yeah, I remember that I did the video.
Yeah.
About I walked in the house one day, another story. I walked in the house one day, she was just sitting in the dark. And I was just
might
like,
have been a little like,
why are you sitting in the dark, Khadeen? And she was dead ass, no exaggeration. She said, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
feel like myself. I was like, yo, come here.
Bring it in.
You had a baby.
I
Baby,
know.
you had a baby. Relax.
That's it.
What do you need me to do?
I don't even know what sparked it. I guess it was just the hormones.
Your body's going through changes.
Up
Like
and
it
down,
happens.
up and down,
Like it happens, and you gotta
and
expect
I was
that.
tired. Do you remember?
Because you was wilding with the breastfeeding.
I was like breastfeeding and pumping and around the clock.
She wouldn't sleep. Whenever she wasn't breastfeeding, she was pumping. So she was not sleeping. So for like 2.5 weeks in the very beginning, it was all breastfeeding and pumping, and she was exhausted. And sleep deprivation.
Sleep deprivation is a
messes
killer.
with you emotionally.
And then also to your body. You have no time to rest, so your body can't recover. So even the little working out that I was doing, I felt like was just, it was a new point.
Baby, but that's why.
Yeah, but I was starting to get back, and then Kaz came along.
See, that's what happens with
in
the
all
snapback.
his glory.
When the snapback happens, Daddy can't stay away from the snapback.
See, I was getting.
You know what I'm saying?
The waist was coming in.
It was coming in nice.
And the booty was getting pushed up a little bit.
It was.
And then.
But we're gonna do it again this time, man. We gonna
do what again?
Get you snapped back again. That's what. You every time I mention again, she thinks I'm talking about pregnancy.
You be making me nervous.
Don't get nervous. You got 2 years. Y'all see us headed to prom, Black Excellence. We doing it all over again. Where my date at? Where my date at? There we go. See my date? Woo! Woo! You look nice. You look nice.
You see me having trouble with the coat
It don't matter. I gotta get the video. You look nice, baby.
Thank you so much.
Hanky panky in the car, in the limo. Hanky panky in the limo, just like prom, high school.
But we in a group though.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
So this year, I decided that I wasn't gonna make the same mistake as last year. I wasn't gonna let her get into the funk of being in the house with the baby all 3, 4, 5 days in a row. So her birthday was December 5th, and we couldn't do anything because she was breastfeeding once again. So Black Excellence came around, and initially she had told me she didn't want to go to Black Excellence, but this time I was taking no for an answer. I said, "Oh, you gonna go?"
I was like, "What's the date?" I was like, "It's gonna be like 2 weeks after I have the baby."
You gonna go? I was like, "You going?" I'll put my foot down. There's a lot of times I don't put my foot down, but sometimes you gotta be man.
There's a watch? Does somebody need a watch? I think they switched their watches.
I get like, damn.
Y'all all have your watches.
Was it the rollie?
That was my watch. It was my watch, Mom. It's okay. It's fine.
This marriage right here, people. Marriage right here. Baby,
I wouldn't ring of all things. I know. He's like, I'm going to get that damn
Your first night out, and it's like,
But Black Excellence is an event that happens annually.
Yes.
Thrown by this guy, Corey. He's a promoter. Awesome party. And I know everyone gets dressed up and
they
people
wear
get
gowns.
custom gowns made and everything. And I was like, what I look like going after 2 weeks after having a baby to go in there in no gown.
This is what I know about women, right? There's nothing more sexier than a woman with confidence. It don't matter what your body type look like. It don't matter how big, how small, how short, how tall. If a woman has confidence, she can command a room. So I was like, yo, fuck you. You ain't 100%. Your body ain't back 100%. You had a baby legitimately, 2 weeks ago. Let's buy a dress that fits. Let's go out there and freak it.
And so we did.
And we had a good time, didn't we?
No, we had a good time. We did. I'm glad, I was able to pump milk, left it for Kaz. My mom and grandma were here holding down the fort with 2 of the babies and Jax. And, it was a couple hours. We were out for about maybe 3-4 hours. And
I haven't been drinking that much because she can't drink that much.
Yeah.
So I drank.
He drank. Everybody else drank. And can we talk about my breast milk that I pumped at the party?
Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you.
Guys, ruin the whole night.
Nursing moms, breastfeeding moms, y'all know what I'm about to say. Crying over spilled milk never happened until you were a breastfeeding or a nursing mom. At the party, of course, I took my manual pump because I was not playing games. You were not going to drop my supply going out to no Black Excellence party. Okay? And my boobs were leaking after about 20 minutes of being out the house. Okay? So I had my breast pump in my bag, went to the bathroom to pump.
Disappeared.
Had
30
a nice
minutes.
little bottle. Yeah, 30 minutes.
Who's my wife?
Was pumping out there in the bathroom. Found me a nice little corner with a couch. Took my breast milk back up to the table where we were at. We had bottle service, so we had the ice container, the ice bucket.
That was a mistake you made, though.
Why is that a mistake I made?
Okay, finish telling your story. I'll tell you why it's a mistake
I
you made.
put the breast milk in the ice bucket next to the bottle of, Black Label we had.
I don't know what it was.
Anyway, tell me why
Mistake.
the busboy takes the container with the ice and dumps it in the garbage, doesn't even look to see what's in it, because there was still ice in there.
Bruh.
Throws out my breast milk.
Bruh. Okay, so let me ask you a question.
He throws out my breast milk.
That was wrong.
I could have strangled him.
Now, in his defense, okay.
He has no defense, Devale. He has no defense.
What are you talking?
What are you just blindly walking around there throwing out ice buckets?
Yo, first of all, it was 1,500 people in this place, right? There was bottle service everywhere, right? If you were a busboy, first of all, the busboy was about yay high. Mexican dude. All right, he couldn't see all them big ass black people in there. He had a guy behind him with a flashlight. He just walking around. Excuse me. He gets the bucket. He grabs the bucket. He walks back. He got to empty the bucket to put more ice and more liquor in there. Not at any point in his life has he ever thought, let me check this bucket to see if there's some breast milk in here. Maybe a woman left her breast milk.
But I swear, I was watching the bucket. So, you know, part of me was like, make sure my breast milk is still there.
We had got lost.
No, because we went up to the stage at one point. We went up to the stage,
exactly.
And that's when it happens.
Yes, they took her breast milk by accident and threw it out.
Mad. So I was like, sir,
she cussed the black.
Where's my breast milk?
So
where's my breast milk?
So embarrassing.
And he was just like, excuse me. I was like, I had milk for my baby in this bucket.
This me.
I said, where's the garbage bag that my breast milk got thrown into? And he was like, oh, the bags are in the back. I'm like, in the back where? Because what we're going to do is you're going to take me to the back and we're going to get that bag of garbage.
And I'm like, we really going to the back?
We going to the back to get the breast milk with garbage. And he was like, oh, but there's lots of bags. How are we going to find it? There's lots of bags. I'm like, we're going to find my breast milk. We couldn't find my breast milk today?
I couldn't find your breast milk.
So he went to the back. He made it seem like there was just going to be thousands of bags out there. And we couldn't go through all the bags.
No, I'm not doing that.
Let me
I'm
tell
not gonna
you,
be back
if I had time,
dressed in my custom tuxedo.
If I had time,
I got a custom tuxedo on. My man made me. She looking nice. We in the back looking through thousands of garbage bags for one little 3 ounces of breast milk.
It was almost 4.
Come on, son. You bugging, son. I was looking fly.
I was looking fly.
I was looking like
I
Devin
still
Ned.
think about it to this day. You know, I still think about it to this day.
You made more
like when
breast
I
milk.
had breast milk in the freezer, I'm like, you know, I could have had about 4
Oh
ounces.
my gosh.
I kid you not. I've been thinking about that breast milk to this day.
So I go through, guys.
But yeah.
I go through, guys.
But all in all, it was a great night. We ended up winning prom king and queen.
We did.
We did. That was a nice little treat.
It was nice.
I didn't think we were part of that, but you know.
It was cool.
It
goes to show you that you don't always have to be at your 100% in order for people to recognize your flyness and your swag, because you still have fly and swag. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I definitely didn't feel
you had a
fly.
little bit of Kaz. You had a little bit of Kaz here,
yeah.
but you still look good.
Thank you.
Babe. I'd have hollered at you. I'd have try to bag it up if I ain't know you.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Then I'd have took it back here, and we'd have been able to do nothing because Dolo got drunk and messed up the whole night.
So y'all know I'm the only one that can't drink, right? Because I had to come home and feed Kaz. Everybody else finished. Devale's done. My brother's done. Dolo's in the bathroom. Mad sick. He's in there. Devale. Yo. Wake up. Yo, Dolo's sick in the bathroom, man. I don't want to go in there because he might be butt-ass naked. Get up.
He's fine. He's grown. He ain't.
Come on, man. Help him. He can't die on our watch.
Come on, Khadeen.
Get up. Devale. Come on, man. That's what happens when y'all think y'all young. Y'all ain't young no more. Come on. Hurry up. My grandmother's asleep. What if she gotta use the bathroom or something? Is that a snore?
Dorian.
Yo.
Dorian. Yo. Son, you good, son? Son, you do. Come
you
on,
finished, bro.
son.
You finished, bro.
Good.
I hope there's not puke all over my
Come
floor.
on, son. You wildin', son.
At least he flushed.
You good?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Can't stay in the bathroom.
Look at y'all.
I'm good right here. I'm good. I'm good.
You don't look good. You don't look good either.
Good.
Oh, son.
Oh. You see, this is what y'all get. I don't know. What do you drink all night, dog?
Yo, you want a pillow? You want a pillow?
Yeah.
A pillow to go where?
Sleep. Let him sleep on the toilet so you want.
Sleep on the toilet
You
though?
sleep on the couch, you gonna throw up.
I'm gonna sleep here. I'm good. I'm good.
Right.
I'm
You
good here.
had some decent aim. At least you didn't get puke on my floor because I don't clean vomit. Only my kids, and even that,
Yeah, watch out. All in the way.
You mean I'm all in the way? I'm here trying to save his life.
He alright.
Yo. Devale, you just gonna leave him right there?
What's wrong with him like that?
Poor Dola was dead.
Dead.
Yo, Dola. Nah, Devale, go get some plastic for my pillow, bro.
Come on,
He ain't about to. What if he wakes up and throws up in the middle of the night on my pillow?
I'm not getting no plastic. We got a washing machine.
Dude, that you gonna wash his pukey pillow? It's gonna soak through and it's gonna get to the feathers. Nah, son. Get a plastic bag for the pillow, bro.
Dude, watch out.
Oh.
She wildin'.
I'm wildin'? Oh my God. I'm wildin', but y'all are the ones that are drinking like y'all are freaking 18 in college still. Frat boys. What's the name of this frat? What's the name of this frat?
Oh, stop talking.
You making my noise, right? Look, he woke up Jackson. Go back to bed, buddy. Now you're gonna suffocate him though. Now he's gonna die from suffocation.
Love you guys.
Now he's gonna die from suffocation because you got a plastic.
Please stop playing.
What do you mean? I'm playing?
Come on.
What do you mean, come on? Where you going? We can't just leave him here. Yo, wow, this is the last time I party with y'all. This is what happens when people out here think they in college, they first year, frat boys. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. At least he got aim though. My toilet's still clean. That's the most I could ask for. I guess I should just go to sleep. I'm gonna go sleep with Grandma. You know what? Since Devale's worried about Con Ed and stocking Con Ed, turn off the damn light. Unbelievable.